Number 14 question. So tonight, this will be our last number. The police officers received confidential information that Larry was engaged in illegal drug trade activities. The authorities authorized an entrapment operation and designated PO1 Miguel as pusher buyer. The operatives proceeded to the target area. The confidential informant introduced PO1 Miguel to Larry, who intended to buy 1,000 pesos worth of shabu. Larry demanded payment, but PO1 Miguel insisted that he should see the item first. Larry then took out a sachet from his pocket. PO1 Miguel wasted no time and executed the prearranged signal. The operatives rushed to the scene, arrested Larry and seized the sachet. The confiscated item tested positive for shabu. Accordingly, Larry was charged with and convicted of illegal sale of dangerous drugs under Section 5 of Republic Act No. 9165 or the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002. Larry appealed and argued that he is not criminally liable for illegal sale of dangerous drugs because there was no meeting of minds between him and PO1 Miguel as to the object and price of the transaction. Is Larry liable for violation of Republic Act No. 9165 even if the sale of dangerous drugs was consummated? Explain. Answer, yes. He is liable under Section 11 of the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002. In order to determine the validity of a buy-bust operation, this court has consistently applied the objective test. In applying the objective test, the details of the purported transaction during the buy-bust operation must be clearly and adequately shown. Example, the initial contact between the pusher buyer and the pusher, the offer to purchase, and the promise as payment of the consideration until the consummation of the sale by the delivery of the illegal drug subject of the sale. It further emphasized that the manner by which the initial contact was made, whether or not through an informant, the eyes, the offer to purchase the drug, the payment of the buy-bust money, and the delivery of the illegal drug, whether to the informant alone, as the police officer must be subject of strict scrutiny by courts to ensure that the law-abiding citizens are not unlawfully introduced to commit an offense. Under Section 21 of RA 9165 states that within 24 hours upon confiscation, seizure of dangerous drugs, plant source of dangerous drugs, controlled precursors, and essential chemicals, as well as instruments, paraphernalia, and or laboratory equipment, the same shall be submitted to the PDEA or PDEA Forensic Laboratory for a qualitative and quantitative examination. Section 11, the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002. Possession of dangerous drugs. The penalty of life imprisonment to death and fine ranging from 500,000 pesos to 10 million pesos shall be imposed upon any person who, unless authorized by law, shall possess any dangerous drug in the following quantities, regardless of the degree of purity thereof. 1. 10 grams or more of opium. 2. 10 grams or more of morphine. 3. 10 grams or more heroin. 4. 10 grams or more of cocaine or cocaine hydrochloride. 5. 50 grams or more of methamphetamine hydrochloride or shabu. 6. 10 grams or more of marijuana resin or marijuana resin oil. 5. 500 grams or more of marijuana. And 8. 10 grams or more or other dangerous drugs such as but not limited to methyllenidioxymethamphetamine MDMA or ecstasy, paramethylcyamphetamin PMA, trimethylcyamphetamin TMA, lysergic and diethylamine LSD, gamma hydroxybutyrate GHB, in those similarly designed or newly introduced drugs and their derivatives without having any therapeutic value or if the quantity possessed is far beyond therapeutic requirements as determined and promulgated the board in accordance in Section 93, Article 11 of this Act. Otherwise, if the quantity involved is less than foregoing quantities, the penalties shall be graduated as follows. 1. Life imprisonment and fine ranging from 400,000 pesos to 500,000 pesos. If the quantity of methamphetamine hydrochloride or shabu is 10 grams or more but less than 50 grams, 2. Imprisonment of 20 years and 1 day to life imprisonment and a fine ranging for 400,000 pesos to 500,000 pesos if the quantities of dangerous drugs are 5 grams or more but less than 10 grams of opium, morphine, heroin, cocaine, and cocaine hydrochloride, marijuana resin or marijuana resin oil, methamphetamine hydrochloride or shabu, or other dangerous drugs such as but not limited to MDMA or ecstasy, PMA, TMA, LSD, GHB, and those similarly designed or newly introduced drugs and their derivatives without having any therapeutic value or if the quantity possessed is far beyond therapeutic requirements or 300 grams more but less than 500 grams of marijuana. And 3. Imprisonment of 12 years and 1 day to 20 years and a fine ranging from 300,000 pesos to 400,000 pesos. If the quantities of dangerous drugs are less than 5 grams of opium, morphine, heroin, cocaine, or cocaine hydrochloride, marijuana resin or marijuana resin oil, methamphetamine hydrochloride or shabu, or other dangerous drugs such as but not limited to MDMA or ecstasy, PMA, TMA, LSD, GHB, and those similarly designed or newly introduced drugs and their derivatives without having any therapeutic value or of the quantity possessed is far beyond therapeutic requirement or less than 300 grams of marijuana. So that's it. That's our answer for number 14 question in 2024 bar exam in criminal law. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Good night and God bless.